morning, honorable speakers, fellow students, and fellow friends. Welcome to Taylor's Interfaith Dialogue, organized by Taylor's Student Muslim Association in collaboration with Taylor's Christian Fellowship. Alright, just a quick house rule. We all have handphone, right? Kindly silence your phone, or we will appreciate if you could turn it off as well. Second rule, for those who have questions, do hold your questions to the end of the meeting. You'll be given an opportunity to voice out your question or even to write it down on a piece of paper. Alright, without delaying any further, I'd like to invite Muhammad Zulfami, President of the Student Muslim Association, for a few words of greetings.
Thank you. To the Master of Ceremony, the speakers, the sponsors, all of the student tailors, and ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Okay. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to Taylor's University and welcome to Interfaith Dialogue. It is an honor to see all of you here, healthy and healthy. Okay, I hope it feels great when I can share some things really important today with all of you, and I hope we are all ready to feed our soul with knowledge and experience. Before I explain what this event is all about, I would like to thank our collaborators, which is Christian Fellowship, and for willing to join us to organize this event. I would also love to thank the sponsor, which is Ikram, Hidayah Center, and Rami, and also Taylor's University for supporting us in any way. Okay, somebody asked us about this event in Facebook, whether this is the friendly debate. True story. Well, the answer is yes, it's friendly, but it's not a debate. Today, all of our speakers will talk about their own belief. This event is basically share with you the concept of God based on specific religions. This also probably answer to people who don't believe in the existence of God. Besides, the objective of this event is to create a positive culture and clear up a few misconceptions of different beliefs in Taylor's, so the student can have respect and clear up a few misconceptions and to others' religion as well. So I believe after this event, people can have a better understanding between different religions to increase acceptance of another. I hope everyone is ready and excited to listen to this dialogue, and I also hope that everyone will have a legendary experience in this event. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Muhammad Zulfami. Alright, without delaying any further, I'll invite the moderator. The moderator for this event is Muhammad Faharuddin bin Abdul Qudus. He's a CEO and founder of a management consulting company based in KL. He has a Bachelor in Accounting Finance from Monash and is currently pursuing his Masters in Islamic Banking and Finance.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I greet you with the universal greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Peace be unto all of you. Brothers and sisters from different faiths, brothers and sisters of humanity. Thank you, Leon, for introducing me a little bit. I'm actually very new at this, so if I do make any mistakes in moderating this event, so this is a disclaimer, you know. So, don't say after this, that guy lawyer lah. Okay, brothers and sisters, I've attended many of these interfaith dialogues. What I realized afterwards, it became boring and people became so formal. Is that right? So let's be a little bit informal. I don't want people to be jumping here and there, no, but I also don't want to be stiffed. Okay, let's be natural, let's be open. Is that okay with you? Now, brothers and sisters, we are honored today in the presence of a few orators which to some people no need additional introduction. We have a brother from the Hindu faith, we have a brother from the Christianity faith, from the Buddhist faith, as well as from the Muslim faith. I would like to invite all four of the speakers on stage, and I will introduce one after another of the speakers. So I would like to invite Uncle Vijaya, Brother Shah, Prof. Baraman, and Mr. Paikit. I actually prepared a speech which I lost it actually this morning. Never mind. Since we've agreed to be a little bit informal, right? So any mistakes I make, just close one eye, okay? Okay, brothers and sisters? Let's not be too stiff, okay? Now, brothers and sisters, before I share what's the format of this dialogue, like I said before, I'd like to introduce to you all these 4 speakers in front of you all. Let's begin with to the furthest speaker from me. I'd like to introduce Mr. Chew Pai Kiat. Now, Mr. Pai Kiat is representing the Christianity faith. Now, a little bit about Mr. Pai Kiat. He's married to. Is it okay if I read all the biodata, brother? Okay. He's married to Shaw May and has 2 children, lovely children, Leanne and Zenwei. I think Leanne is here. Leanne, are you here? Alright, she's here. He graduated from UC Malaya in 86 with a Bachelor of Laws. He has been a practicing lawyer in the law firm of Raja Darul Endo since being called on the bar in 87. He's got his Masters in Law, LLM, from the same university in 1997. Born into a Christian family, but made a personal decision to become a Christian when he was a teenager. He worships in Petaling Jaya Gospel Hall at Jalan Gasing and is now an elder of the church. Taiko lah ni. He's also the chairman of the Fellowship of Evangelical Students, FES, which is a Christian body meant to strengthen Christian fellowships in tertiary institutions in Malaysia through training and consulting. Mr. Chew has interest in theology and is very committed to nation building. He's an EXCO member of Transparency International Malaysia chapter. He has been involved in several interfaith dialogues, forums before, such as the Interfaith Dialogues in USM, KK in 2010, UIA in 2011, and so forth. Please give a round of applause to Mr. Peter. Alright, our second speaker. Now, if you look at the poster, you have a different person. He did not take, he had a plastic surgery or whatever over the weekend, you know. We initially contacted Dr. Bala Tharmalingam from the Hindu faith. Unfortunately, last minute, he had something else to do, so he apologized to everybody. However, he is being substituted with a better speaker, brother. Better speaker. Now let me introduce him a little bit. Now when I asked Prof. Balraman for a little bit on himself, he gave just a little bit, so I just tell you a little bit. He's actually an assistant professor with the Nottingham University. So his full name is Balraman Aplanaidu. Okay. Now he's the Central Council member and former deputy head of the Religion Division of the Malaysian Hindu Sangam. His field specialization is applied mathematics. Okay. Spiritual practice, Vedanta philosophy. So please give a round of applause to Prof. Balraman. Next to our Prof, our Uncle Vijaya. I think the students and tailors don't need for me to describe who he is, right? But there are people not from Taylor's Uni, so I need to tell you to tell the rest a bit about this auspicious speaker. Okay. Uncle Vijaya graduated as a specialist in the teaching of English as a second language from the Malayan Teachers Training College in Liverpool, England. He later obtained a bachelor's honours in English and linguistics from University of Malaya and a master's in drama and theatre from the University of Hawaii, Australia. He has had a long career in teaching and imparting knowledge in primary, secondary and tertiary institutions including USM and University of Technology Mara. Although retired, his passion for teaching has seen him returning to teach world religions and Theatre in the American degree program of the Taylor's College here. Tepuk tangan lah budak-budak ini. Formerly known as Uncle Vijaya, in the Buddhist circle, he travels widely to give talks and participate in seminars in schools, colleges and universities, as well as Buddhist organizations in Malaysia, averaging about 120 talks per year. Ayo, I thought only 110. Huh? One more line, huh? He's also delivered papers in international Buddhist conferences in Japan, Sri Lanka, Singapore, and the list goes on. Now, give a round of applause to Uncle Vijaya. And last, Brother Shakir, a personal friend of mine. Now, if his name is Brother Shakir Kalkulai Govinci. Did I pronounce that right, brother? So, his name perhaps reflects his non-Muslim's origin, as also his current status as a Muslim. It would not be an exaggeration to claim that Brother Shah, that's how he likes us to call him, is probably one of the leading and most popular speakers on comparative religion and on Islam for non-Muslims in Malaysia today. As the leading da'wah officer in IIS, or Islamic Information Services Foundation, he has been delivering talks and giving courses on comparative religion for 10 years and more. He is also the da'wah ambassador for Sabah Islamic Media Sendirian Berhad, having joined the organization since 1999. His friendly, sincere, unassuming and always humble way befits his main purpose in life, which is to explain Islam to anyone in the most direct and simple way possible, hence making clear Islam's great message of peace and hopefully making a difference to peace and harmony throughout the nation and the world. Simply put, it is something an impossibility for anyone to dislike Brother Shah, even if one disagrees with him. Being an avid advocate of truthfulness and fairness, he does not hesitate to correct actions and situations around him, be it among Muslims or non-Muslims. Please give a round of applause to Brother Shakir. Alright, so let me brief a little bit about what's the format of our dialogue today. Each speaker will be given 20 minutes to deliver a talk within the topic, the concept of God. It's not that. Never mind, the concept of God. Just believe it. The speakers will only explain the concept of God within their own religion. So there won't be, this is not a debate as mentioned by Fahmi just now. This is more like a forum or a dialogue, a friendly dialogue. So what we want to do is basically, this is in spirit of sharing. Okay? We are here to learn, not to bash anybody. Is that clear, brothers and sisters? Yes. Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. After each 20 minutes, I will not become the fifth speaker, inshallah. I will not comment anything. After one speaker finishes, the next speaker will come up, and so forth. After the end of the fourth speaker, we'll allocate about an hour for question and answers. Is that enough for you all? Yes. 1 hour, is that enough? If not enough, I'll give you 1 hour and 1 minute. That's it. Okay? Now, after the question and answer questions, we'll give every speaker around 5 minutes for a last summary and so forth. Okay? So that will be the format of our dialogue today. Now, in terms of question and answer, I'd just like to emphasize a little bit about the rules. Right? Brothers and sisters, there would be some that might be a little bit emotional. I urge and I require everybody's cooperation so that this is not turned into something we do not want. Let this be a friendly dialogue. Is that okay? Alright? So please ask the questions within the topic of our debate, of our dialogue today. Okay? Everybody will be allocated one question per person. If you have 3 questions, after your first question, you can go back behind the queue and wait your turn. Now, we encourage people that comes to the mic. So if you have questions written, I'll hold it. If we have time when we don't have speakers at the mic, I might read it out. If you really want your questions to be answered, get the urge, go to the mic. Is that okay? Cool. right? We will also require you start queuing. We don't want to waste time. When one question is answered, we already know there are queues already waiting for the questions. Okay. I would like you to please state your name and state whether you're a student of which university, what you're studying and so forth, or if you're working, where you're working as whatever and so forth. Okay. The questions will be answered directly. So one question, the speaker answers. Next question and so forth. Okay. Now, who to go first? In the spirit of fairness, can I do this, speakers? I give you 4 pieces of paper. I write number. Who kena, then you go first. Okay. So you guys are my witness, No hanky-panky, Okay. One paper. This paper, sir. Can I see what number you got? Oh, as you wanted. The first one. Second one. Third one, fourth one. Okay, cantik. So without further ado, brothers and sisters, I would like to call upon Brother Shafiq. Okay, before that, we want to really jaga masa. We want to abide for the time. We are only allocating 20 minutes. So this is what I think I'll do. After the 17th minute, I'll give the first warning, which is I think I'll give this clearly. You all can also see. Right? Can see Okay. If siapa tak nampak kan, pendek umur bak kata mak. It's okay. The first warning is 3 minutes. The second warning is basically time's up. Okay, is that okay for the speakers? So being gurus of religions, I think one of the things that we need to teach our followers and so forth is abide to the time. Correct, brothers? So I think with further ado, Brother Shah, I give the floor to you.